Welcome to OCB News. Tonight we are featuring a special guest that I am so excited about. We have the CEO of Fulfillment Entertainment here. Her name is Dr. Simmons. Dr. Simmons, it is a pleasure to have you here. I'm excited. Yes, and I wanted to, when I heard about the play, I was extremely interested in really knowing the cast. I think that makes a big difference. Can you please tell us how you came about the play and how you came with the concepts of the play?
Okay, the play actually was a vision that was given to me when I worked at a factory. So the concept, The Lounge, is about a group of women who get forced to second shift in a factory, and they form relationships, bonds, and things like that. And it actually came from me working in a factory with 4 dynamic women, and every day after second shift, we would sit for hours in the lounge and talk about life's challenges and work out our problems.
Right, and you talk about women, so that doesn't surprise us. We're our own therapy. It's free. You should try it, guys. and so with those concepts of just basically having the experience of working in the factory and then taking that time after work to go over issues in life, when you begin to develop the cast, what were some of the key things that you were looking for in each individual?
Well, the first thing I was looking for was the ability to act. That is very important to me. A lot of times you see in stage plays, what you see are singers and not actors.
You do? Absolutely.
But I wanted to choose a bunch of people who could actually act. And I was looking for people who would mirror some of the characters. Not people who could just pretend or act like they were the characters, but who kind of had some of their similar traits and personalities.
Now, when you say the characters, were these the characters that you had already written in your script, or characters even back to your own experience as being a factory worker and having that time to talk?
These are characters that I actually wrote in the script who are, in fact, their characters are in some ways based on those friendships.
All right.
So, and I actually had one of my friends from the factory had come to one of the rehearsals, and she was watching, and she said, "Oh, I know who that is, and I know who that is."
Yes. And how do you feel after, now how many days of production did you guys have to go through and rehearsals?
Oh wow, see, a lot of times people start maybe 90 days out. We started back in February.
Wow.
We started the casting about the end of January, and then towards the end of February actually started, with the production meeting and the rehearsals, because I feel like there should be a certain level of excellence, and with this being my first production coming out the gate, I want it to be excellent, but I want people to enjoy what they see.
So your first production coming out the gate, that is an experience within itself. You have been in rehearsals all the way, now it is in July. So with that feeling and with the completion of being able to actually premiere, you premiere July 13th and 14th?
Yes.
And tell us where you premiere at.
We're going to be premiering at Northland Performing Arts Center.
And the address of that place?
It's 4411 Tamarack Boulevard.
Okay. And if they have any questions as far as trying to get ticket information or anything like that, what type of site or where could they go to get that information?
They can go to my site at fulfillmentent.com. They can also go to tickets.com, TIKTZ.com.
TIKTZ.
And also the Northland Performing Arts site too, NPAC.com.
Okay. So I wanted to know, with the completion of being able to now start the premiere next week, July 13th and 14th, how do you feel? It's your first production, you said it yourself. So I gotta know, what is that like?
I'm very excited.
You seem excited.
I have mixed feelings because it's been a journey. It's been a journey for my cast, and I'm looking at everything that's been put in place. When we first started, it was just me and some of the cast. It wasn't even fully cast when we started having rehearsals. And now when I look around at these rehearsals, we've got a production team, we've got a stage crew. It just, the circle keeps getting bigger and bigger. We have a prayer circle before we do every rehearsal.
Absolutely.
And the prayer circle just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Well, that's good. So, just for the prayer circle. Need the prayer circle. So this is just an exciting moment for you.
Oh, yes.
I'm interested. You you've had help from different opportunities. Who helped you? Who were some of your resources in order to have the stage play to go for?
My first resource was my director, Sherelle Deere. We had met on another project, and she read the script and fell in love.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Sherelle is awesome.
Yes, she is.
She is.
She really, really is. And then I connected with Marion Franklin High School. I connected with the theater teacher there. And from there, some of the cast, actually, I'm telling you, this cast is phenomenal. They have fell in love with the project and have been on board. And one of the cast members went to Eastmoor High School, and that's how I got connected with my set construction manager. He actually became the liaison and hooked me up with him, and some of my stage crew comes from Eastmoor High School. I've got a lot of high schoolers from Marion Franklin and Eastmoor who are on the project helping behind the scenes.
Wow. Now, so on the day, July 13th and July 14th, you came to make sure you had some extra talent and some extra help from the Ohio Center for Broadcasting.
Yes, absolutely.
And I was so grateful to have the opportunity to speak with you. And I definitely, like I said earlier in the intro, I had to get some more information about what this was about and what are you guys going to do. So now with everything that it is and going forward, you said you're looking forward to take this out of city.
Yes.
Where is the next place that we might see the lounge?
The next place is in Cleveland.
Wow, Cleveland, Ohio.
Yes.
That is awesome. And then as far as any other projects that you have coming forth, when can we look forward to another play, maybe a movie this time? I mean, you tell me, because I can't control the fate of what's going on in your life.
I know people have approached me about turning the lounge into a movie.
Okay.
I also have a play that I am still writing that's very near and dear to me. It's called The Foolish Things. And it's part of my story. There's a scripture that says God uses the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. And it's about a single mother raising a child with autism.
Wow.
I want to make that a stage play.
I know that's right. Can I high five you? Oops, sorry, I don't know if that was allowed, but I had to do that. Oh, I love the title, The Foolish Things, as it is. Well, we will take a break. I want to get the rest of your staff, so I'm looking forward to meeting with them, patient people as they are. I know you can say so for yourself. When we return, we'll make sure we get your staff up here and get what they have to say about it. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be back in a moment. Good evening, and thank you for watching OCB News and Entertainment. We are back. I am very excited to have the lounge, the whole cast, the director, the crew. They are here in the studios with OCB today, and I'm looking forward to talking to each and every one of you. Welcome. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. We were able to talk to Dr. Simmons earlier on her miraculous creation, the lounge, and I'm very excited. Can I get a little hand clap for it? Yes. It actually will premiere July 13th and 14th at Northland Performance Center. Dr. Simmons, would you like to introduce your cast that you brought here today?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'll start here at the end. We have Rob Jones, and he plays Dante. And we have Tazanae Major, and she plays Janelle.
How you doing?
And then we have Brittany Sade, and she actually plays Rainey. And then we have Gracie Robinette, and she plays Diane.
Wow. And I think, tell me, what is the age what age does this range from? The lowest to highest?
Wow, lowest, believe it or not, is 16.
Okay.
And the highest here, represented here, is what, 21, 22?
I'm 22.
You're 23?
Yes.
Wow. You don't look a day over 20.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we see how you survive just giving compliments to one another. That'll work for me. I'll do whatever you want. All right, say whatever you need. Okay, so I want to start with Rob. I see you are the masculine amongst the feminine. I had to start with you first. Tell me, Rob, how was your experience being dealing with the role that you have, and how much do you like it?
It's been real challenging, and as far as my role, it's hard for me to like a character that's so it leaves an imprint on everybody, and I'm used to playing a nice guy, and this time I'm not the nice guy. It's challenging, but it's going pretty well.
Yeah. And you know, I've had the pleasure to work with Rob in another film. Rob, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I am interested in that. I've seen your acting, and it's awesome. I can't wait to see The Lounge. What has your experience been with Dr. Simmons, and what are you guys' plans for the future?
Oh, it's a blast. You work with Dr. Simmons. You work with her, you're guaranteed to go big, because she brings something out of you that you didn't know that you had before. And as far as seeing myself, I see myself to continue working on productions, many more projects, and just trying to perfect my craft.
That is exciting, Rob. I'm very glad to see you. It's kind of hard to get participation from us in a lot of areas, especially when it comes to male. So I'm so glad to see you on the set. Miss Gracie, I'm interested in talking to you. How has your experience been with Dr. Simmons, and what's going on with your role? How do you like it?
Oh, I really love my role. I mean, it's really just, it's a lot like myself. I'm very sarcastic and out there. And I'm pretty much in charge. You know, I'm the glue that holds us all together. So really, nothing out of the ordinary. I've known Dr. Simmons for a little bit now. I'm good friends with her daughter, and so I got to know him through there. So when she came to me and asked my role, I really couldn't turn it down, because I mean, it was my best friend's mom. So, I mean, working with her has been a blast. She is a wonderful director, and producer, and director sometimes, but I mean, she gives us all great direction, and she definitely is encouraging with everything. I mean, whatever you struggle with, I mean, she's right there to just pick you back up when you need it. So.
That is amazing. I'm glad to learn more about Dr. Simmons. And Miss Rainey, tell us more about you, dear.
Well, I actually met Dr. Simmons at the first read-through rehearsal, and I will say that this has been a very exciting journey. Rainey is like me in some ways and isn't like me in other ways. In the ways that she's not like me, it's been challenging for me to take on this role, because it's so, I would say pivotal. It's a very pivotal role, and it's been it's emotionally draining to play this role, but it's so, I feel like we've all been talking about how this show's going to take everybody somewhere else, to another level in their lives, and it's really exciting.
That is awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I was able to watch the piece that is already on YouTube, The Lounge. If you guys want to look it up, it's already on YouTube, and I was very thrilled, and so was my directors here at Ohio Center for Broadcasting. They really felt so involved in that brief moment of time. So I am looking forward to the whole film. Dr. Simmons, please introduce me again to the lady to your left. I didn't hear.
This is Tazanae Major. We call her Taz.
I'm very sorry, Tazanae.
Call her Taz. And this is Janelle.
Okay. Hi. Tell us about you. We hold the superstar in the back. Tell us about you.
Well, I've known Miss Juanita, it feels like forever. She is like my second mom. She was one of the people that had introduced me to my purpose, my dream, my other love in life, which is dance. And acting just kind of came along with it. And me playing Janelle, I'm actually playing Juanita in the play. And for me to play her is like an honor, really. And I push myself really hard to portray her character, because I know how a wonderful woman that Juanita is. So that's pretty much it. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know, because she wants me to be tear-jerking over here. I ain't trying to do that today, okay? That is an awesome feeling to be able to work with somebody that you deeply admire. I thank you for sharing that with us.
You will laugh and you will cry as we explore the relationship between these 5 women.
Thank you for watching OCB News and Entertainment.
WTMH Radio.
Your source. Your source.
Your source. Your source for the best hip-hop and R&B music on the web.
Featuring rap, hip-hop, R&B, alternative pop, and gospel.